Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James has had a more compelling offseason than plenty of folks likely anticipated he would. James exercised his player option with the Lakers for the coming 2025-26 season in June, but in light of that decision, plenty of rumors circulated about the possibility that his LA tenure might still end this offseason. Those rumors were driven by some comments his camp made to ESPN. While rumors are still floating about James' future in Los Angeles, speculation has died down a bit compared to a few weeks ago, and it seems like he's on track to start the season in purple and gold. One anonymous executive for Los Angeles spoke on James' situation with his player option this summer and said that the team is just happy that he's still a Laker. Whenever you sign a player to a deal with an option, you will give them the control to initially guide the situation, the executive told Spotrac. But this notion that a player option gives the player all of the power is pretty silly. If they opt out, the team is then a partner in re-signing them or not. If they opt in, then the team is a partner in whatever happens next too. For LeBron, he had a player option and made his decision to opt in. We're just happy that he's still a Laker. According to The Athletic, the Lakers have not received any indication from James or his representatives that the 40-year-old would request a trade or buyout. Some moves that the Lakers have made to fortify their roster this offseason perhaps only boost the chances that James will play the coming season with the team. Los Angeles found its starting center in DeAndre Ayton, and the squad added an elite perimeter defender to the fold as well in Marcus Smart. The 2025-26 season could be James' last before he retires from the league, and if that's the case, hopefully he can end his iconic pro career in style with another championship ring. He has won 4 rings with a trio of different teams, including 1 championship during a stint as a Laker. In 2020, James and big man Anthony Davis helped the franchise to its 17th title in franchise history and beat the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. Only the Boston Celtics have more titles with 18, and the Lakers can tie Boston with a ring this coming season. It's still possible that James will have a stint with another team before his career ends, especially if he plays beyond this season, but right now, he remains a Laker. The Phoenix Suns have claimed free agent guard Jordan Goodwin off waivers, league sources told Clutch Points on Wednesday afternoon. Goodwin was waived by the Lakers on Sunday night and was expected to draw plenty of interest on the open market in the wake of Los Angeles' decision to cut him from their roster. News of Goodwin being claimed by the Suns was first reported by ESPN. After former Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Smart secured a buyout with the Washington Wizards, the Lakers quickly advanced to finalize an agreement with him. As a result, the Lakers needed to free up roughly $5 million in cap space to add Smart. Despite talking with rival teams about a potential consolidation trade, Los Angeles elected to waive Shake Milton and Goodwin, paving the way for Smart to sign his 2-year, $11 million contract. Goodwin, 26, is known for being a feisty two-way player coming off the bench. He previously played for the Suns during the 2023-24 season. Although Goodwin has bounced around from team to team early in his career, he played well in 29 games with the Lakers last season. In Los Angeles, Goodwin averaged 5.6 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game, while shooting 43.8% from the floor and 38.2% from three-point range. The Lakers valued Goodwin as a key bench player in their second unit. With a handful of playoff-contending teams in need of a point guard and taking a look at him in free agency, Goodwin was claimed by the Suns. With Phoenix, the versatile guard now slides into a key secondary role in the backcourt next to Devin Booker, Jalen Green, and Colin Gillespie. Goodwin will see plenty of minutes with the Suns during the upcoming 2025-26 season. After being claimed off waivers, Goodwin will be on the Suns' books for $2.3 million this year. That is if he isn't waived by January 7th. The Lakers are no longer responsible for the $25,000 that was partially guaranteed on his contract. This is a strong value move by the Suns, as Goodwin's contract comes at no risk to a team in need of backcourt help. 5 months later, the Luka Doncic trade between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers remains the talk of the NBA. People can't believe the Mavericks gave up on a 25-year-old superstar after a run to the NBA Finals, getting what felt like pennies on the dollar back in value. The fanbase felt betrayed by the transaction, and it didn't help that the front office bashed Doncic at nearly every opportunity through the media. The deal felt like a personal vendetta, and the team didn't care about the fans, which is a dangerous game to play. Even some acknowledgement of the fans' feelings from the team would have been great. Keith Smith from Spotrac spoke to executives and coaches around the NBA while at the Summer League in Las Vegas last week, and he received an interesting quote from a Mavericks executive about the deal. "Whenever you trade a truly great player, it's going to hurt. We love AD Anthony Davis, and we feel like we're in a good position to have a great team moving forward. With better health this year, we'll be near the top of the conference going into the playoffs. That's the goal," the executive told Smith. The Mavericks didn't have great injury luck before the trade, but it got even worse after. Anthony Davis was rushed back and re-injured his adductor in his first game back. Daniel Gafford sprained his MCL. Kyrie Irving tore his ACL. Derek Lively, too, is dealing with a stress fracture in his foot, and Dante Exum broke his hand. Irving will be out until the calendar turns to 2026, at least, but they believe he can still lead them on a postseason run. If you're thinking the Los Angeles Lakers are built like an A-team around LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves with the DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart signings, think again. Sure, the core brings star power, but championship runs demand more than flashes of brilliance. They demand depth, grit, and defensive toughness off the bench. That's why one three-team trade buzzed about around the league could flip the script. It brings in a two-way swingman, and whispers suggest it also involves Brooklyn's defensive anchor, Nick Claxton, in a major way. Let's get into an unexpected three-team trade idea involving the Lakers, Charlotte Hornets, and Brooklyn Nets. Proposed trade details. Los Angeles Lakers receive Josh Green. Charlotte Hornets receive Nick Claxton. Brooklyn Nets receive Dalton Knecht, Grant Williams, Gabe Vincent, 2027 first-round pick, CHA. Los Angeles Lakers move spare parts for consistent swingmen. The Lakers are bringing in a 6 feet 5 inches two-way wing in Josh Green, a player known for his gritty perimeter defense and timely shooting. Last season, Green averaged a solid 7.4 ppg, 2.5 rpg, 1.6 APG, and a productive 1.1 steals per game, while sinking 39.1% from deep across 27.8 minutes per outing for Charlotte. He's the kind of energy guy who can shadow opposing wings and guards, chase them full court, and make life difficult late in games. Green's fit with LA goes beyond numbers. In matchups against the Lakers, he's been quietly effective, averaging 8.1 points, 2.0 rebounds, and 0.8 steals. He's shown he can step up against the league's best, and with the Lakers needing someone to help clamp down in crunch time, Green brings both confidence and youth to the rotation. Off the court, the Lakers' front office likely views this as a low-risk, moderate-reward move. Swapping mid-tier assets to land a multi-positional defender like Green gives LA flexibility in their cap sheet while boosting bench competitiveness. He might not headline headlines in the Western Conference, but his role could be the difference-maker in tight postseason battles. Charlotte Hornets find their long-term option at center. Charlotte receives Nick Claxton, a 6 feet 11 inches rim-protecting center averaging 10.3 ppg and 7.4 rpg, with an elite 56.3% FG percent. Last season, he posted 1.4 blocks per game and is posting 1.7 blocks per game over his career so far. Claxton's 3.3 blocks per game during a mid-season surge show his potential as a game-changer. For a Hornets team hunting for foundational pieces around LaMelo Ball, intriguing rookie Con Newpol, and after the departure of Mark Williams, Claxton offers defensive stability, shot blocking, and switchability, rare assets in today's NBA. Beyond stats, he's still young, 26, and locked into long-term control through 2027 to 28. For Charlotte, this isn't a rental, it's a cornerstone move. His contract, roughly 15 to 16% of cap next season, is friendly, giving the Hornets room to build complementary wings and stretch scorers around him. Pairing Claxton with emerging talent could finally give Charlotte the interior presence they've long lacked, a foundation on which to build a playoff contender. Brooklyn Nets acquire Knecht and a valuable first-round pick. Brooklyn lands Dalton Knecht, Grant Williams, Gabe Vincent, and a 2027 Charlotte first-rounder, a package heavy on depth and structure. Connect, at 24, brings upside as a potential two-way wing and is shooting 9.1 ppg on 37.6% three-point FG, and defensive potential offer developmental appeal. Williams adds a season 10.4 ppg, 5.1 RPG all-around profile, while Vincent brings proven backcourt depth, 6.4 ppg, including having experience from an NBA Finals stint. The pick is the centerpiece, a future asset that Nets can build around or use in larger deals. Given Brooklyn's rebuilding window, this haul offers flexibility, a shot at growth with Connect, immediate rotation beef with Vincent and Williams, and a draft asset to either trade or develop in-house. Financially, Brooklyn offloads Claxton's rising salary, $25,352,272, $23,147,727, and $20,943,184 over the next 3 seasons, and instead picks up mid-tier contracts and a pick.